Hi, I'm Professor Jessup, and today I'm going to introduce the concept of inequalities using body mass index. We'll look at our chart and see that the BMI for underweight is less than 18.5. Now, without calculating that today, let's just look at where that puts us on the chart. I'm going to use 5'3", so I go across the line on 5'3" until it hits the blue underweight. And I'm going to call this underweight category U. And we will consider it as a domain. No weight is 0, so it does not include 0. And since these are adults, we hope that everybody would be much heavier than that. But the underweight stops at 105 pounds. And that's a firm boundary, which we recognize by putting a bracket. A 5'3" person that is just a little bit over 105 pounds is considered normal. And we see that normal, which we'll call the domain N, starts at that 105, just a little bit over 105, as 105 is part of underweight, and goes all the way to overweight, which we see starts at 140. That also ends with a bracket. Now, once a person enters that overweight category, they're starting to have issues with this BMI. Notice that overweight for 5'3" would start at anybody over 140 pounds and would go all the way to only 168 pounds. A fairly narrow category for overweight. And it ends with a bracket. Once they're over 168 pounds, that terrible, and I'm going to use red, category obese comes up. And so if you are 5'3" and weigh over 168 pounds, and this doesn't have an end, as you can see our chart ends at 350, so I'll just put 350 plus with a paren indicating that's not a firm end, then you are considered obese. So definitely inequalities have a role in determining much of our lives, and we are categorized by them.